I'll talk on analyzing Crash 500 now. So I'm approaching this particular market with institutional trading concepts, with the concept that this with you believing that someone is behind these charts controlling it to your disadvantage if you don't understand it, and to your advantage if you understand it. So you can read about it. I have the course, the videos, everything concerning institutional trading concepts, why call everything that you need to learn. So let us get started. So now, when I first opened this chart, what I first saw was this equal high norms, and I saw this equal low, though I didn't note it, yes. But then this is an equal low that has been validated already. So, and then I have this equal high too that has been validated also here. So it has rendered them useless. I mean that it has been used. Above this equal high, we have liquidity outside of this range, like here and here. We have a lot of liquidity. Liquidity means where others are. And then in between, we have low liquidity compared to outside. So that is why when market gets here, it goes there rapidly. It either goes there rapidly or do something or do a kind of touches around it, as you can see here and here too. But most time it used to go there rapidly and come back in if it is not going to that direction. But then if it is going to that direction, go in, come back in quickly, and then reverse again and start going, or just break it. So that's the concept behind this equal high and equal low here. So now, then moving forward, break this equal high, pick out this high here. Why picking out this high? It has mitigated this other block here. That is the last black and green candle, this bullish order block that was created before the you can use the full body or anyhow, but when you refine it down, you will know that this is where the liquidity is. So the other block is the bullish order block is the last green candle that was created before a down move, as you can see. And then the bearish order block is the last red candle that was created before an upward move. We are going to see that soon. So you see, it used the opportunity to mitigate the other block, then come down again into the range. Then when it comes down, it got stopped at this other block here, this green, this red other block, that is the bearish other block. So as you can see here, if I hold the full body, so it hits and then goes up again swiftly. Yes, then why going up swiftly? It has more other aim than this other block. So it could have broken this other block on that first move, but then because it has to respect the other block first before breaking, then it respected it, went up a bit, then break it, turn it to a breaker block now. So whenever market gets back to this range, we are going to be selling. Obviously, when you see it here, when the market enters here, it came down swiftly for 20. This is a 24-hour candlestick. So any move here is a very strong move. So it enters into this other block that we are claimed, and then come down again. So even if you put your sell here and put your stop loss around here, you still would have been stopped out and then come down again to sell. So that's our point of view. Those market has gone. So we are moving to what is going to likely happen now. So after coming down, what did the market come to do here? Pick out this equal low here. But then on their way, they made another block, so they have to respect it. Then come down. So now, while creating all this scenario, there is an became bearish reclaim block here. This block is a reclaim block itself as another other block, like this other, like the last green candle was created before this low was created, for this red candle came. We can also call it a proportion block. But then I won't go deep into all these stuffs because these are stuff that are in my academic courses that you can learn. So I'll just talk about this reclaim block now. So a reclaim block is, when you read this thing, a reclaim block is a block or a candlestick that creates okay, let me say a bearish reclaim block is a candlestick, is a green candlestick that creates a low that breaks its low. This is the low of the candlestick here. This is the low here. And then it created a move that breaks it low. And then that same move breaks its high too. Like when it comes down, breaks its low. That same move again went up and breaks its high. So this is a reclaim block. You see now. So and then also I said this is a bullish reclaim block here. Why? Because this red candle, okay, we will do the opposite. This red candle is a candlestick that produce a green candle or move that breaks its high. There's that same move creating another move that breaks its low. You see, this move here has broken its low. So this is a bullish reclaim block. But then this is far more stronger than this because yes, this is a full body candlestick, this is a full body candlestick, but this is a reclaim block, is an order block, it is a proportion block, and then it is created just close to this equal low. So it is a very strong stuff. So we expect market to trade into it again, and we'll know what happens there. So now this market has gone up. Okay, now and I note this thing as a reclaim move, like this line, this line, this line. That is the reclaim move. The move started like this, broke the low of this place, and then breaks it high again. So this is a reclaim move. Or conversely, you can just say a reclaim move. Sorry. Draw. So a reclaim move like this comes up, goes down, and then breaks it up again. So any candlestick a green candlestick that appears here is a reclaim block. So that's just the concept behind it. So now this market that I did is a fair value gap. This red candlestick and this red candlestick, the distance between them is a fair value. Like there was no red candle in between this place on this time frame. It means we need to put a red candle into this place now. Like we need a sell activity. There is this block too. I won't say it name that says whenever market goes up, all the buys that was entered there, it needs to be cancelled by another sell. You get. So that is the rule. So when this thing goes up, we expect it to cancel all the buys that were entered there, even if not all, but at least you cancel some. But then later in the future, we can then cancel it. Because obviously, if you look at these charts, at all these charts, all these market charts, they are always sent. You see now, let's say went up, buys, they sell, covers it. So then when it goes up like this and this cell covers it, what is going to cover this cell that has not done anything here? Like what I'm trying to say is, this is what they use for the buy, this is what they use for the sell. But then the sell is too much, like the sell has covered all these places, yes. But then what is going to happen to this sell here? Okay, now the sell that they sold here, this move has covered it, and then it has subsequently covered for this place here. So if you understand this thing very well, you understand how market moves. But then the only secret to understanding it, I won't lie, is just subscribe to my academy course, and then you get all this stuff. So as we're saying, so what I expect from crash 500 is I expect it to come down into this zone here. Then why coming down into this zone? Probably it might get rejected at the low of this reclaim block or at its high, either of the two. Yeah, it's either here or here. But then with end breaks here, it might retrace back here, come down again, breaks here, touch here or whatever. But then there is a sell side liquidity here. That is this buy side liquidity has been taken out. That is the move that was used to clear the equal high. Like this move, it has to be taken out. This zone too, it has to be taken out. So I am really going for sale right now on Crash 500. So at least for a few days, we expect the market to come down, clear all these decisional moves, to clear all these liquidity before going high. So that is my decision on it. If you like the approach I made in this video, you can subscribe to my channel, text me on WhatsApp, I'll put my link there, and then you can check other videos on my YouTube. Thank you.